Hello again, YouTubers. This is my first discussion video. I'm gonna talk a lot today about how I feel music has changed in the last 20 years. We'll start off with my favorite band, Nirvana. Nirvana was one of the it's my most inspirational band, and it's been actually heavily more influenced than I thought it has been in the last 20 years. Along with grunge itself, has kind of shaped slightly a little bit music today, or at least gave a little helping hand. Like, you know, now we've got bands like Pierce the Veil, We Come as Romans, Black Veil Brides, and then you got some of the survivors that are still out there from 30, 40 years ago. Still, like Metallica still plays, Megadeth still plays, which are both really good bands that I enjoy. And then you've got, you know, of course, let's see, it's 2013, so when this video's come out, so if you're watching it later and it's all blown over by now, you know how Miley's acting lately, Miley Cyrus, but I'm gonna try and stay away from stuff like that because that's already gonna get me hate. So anyway, if you look at bands like Shinedown and Seether, I actually just recently looked into this because I was on a Shinedown and Seether kick a little while ago. They both are very inspired by Nirvana, which after listening to a couple of their songs, I can actually hear the style. If you listen to stuff like I don't want to say, well, yeah, Gasoline. If you look at the music video, I don't know his name. I probably should. I don't know. Well, the lead singer of Seether in the music video for Gasoline has a very grunge throwback to Nirvana look. He looks like Kurt in the outfit that he's wearing is something Kurt would have wore. Even his style of playing is actually really similar, and his singing, he gets a lot of from Kurt. Same with the lead singer of Shinedown. Now, Shinedown's changed a lot since they started out. They're more dressed up and well cut, which I can appreciate, and looks good. I'm still more with the long hair, t-shirt, and jeans, or baggy pants, or not like baggy as in like prison baggy, but like open baggy, like strip jeans. Let's see. But if you look at how that's changed and how bands like Shinedown and Seether have inspired other bands, you know, it's just a small connection. And then, you know, we still got bands around like Pearl Jam, Bush, Soundgarden. It's been about a year, so it's kind of old, but the latest Soundgarden album that came out is it's not very different, but it is a new step in a direction from them. It has Chris is he's straining his voice a little too much, but it works. I like it. And you know, if you've seen the music video for By Crooked Steps, it's just a joke video, which is not what they usually do, but you know, it was directed by Dave Grohl, and the Foo Fighters are known very well for joke videos. Hot Buns, for an example, which I have not seen and don't plan on. Well, Foo Fighters, we'll talk about them for a little bit. Foo Fighters is head by Dave Grohl, or was. They went on an extended hiatus about, I believe it is 6 months ago. I hope to one day hear the return of them, because they have a very unique style that I enjoy. It's a very different style from Nirvana, which if no one who's watching my video knows this, which if you don't, go look it up. Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana. I know, big shock for something that happened 20 years ago, but he's still good today. Dave Grohl is also has been around in other bands. He's played with Queens of the Stone Age. He's played with Motorhead, Alice Cooper. He gets around. But he's an exceptional drummer. In fact, Dave Grohl was highly praised by Kurt for his drumming skills. I remember watching an interview where Kurt said that if he could resurrect John Bonham, which was the drummer from Led Zeppelin, which is one of my high-ranking drummers too, and choose between him or Dave, he would choose Dave right off the spot, which I think is a very great honor for how Dave was back in the day and now how he is today. He's working on his side projects. He's directing films. In fact, I'm going to get the documentary he directed about Nirvana from my mother here very soon, Surviving Grunge. Now we'll talk about modern day bands or new metal. Now I use the term new metal very lightly because it's a very sensitive term for a lot of metalheads. I have a couple friends who think that that's called shit metal. I personally, I try to give everything a chance. I like Pierce the Veil. I like 2 Asking Alexandria songs, and then I love albums of Megadeth. Like I have, not The System Has Failed. I forget what the album is right now, but it's the one with Holy Wars in it. I'm gonna get spam hated for not knowing the name right off the bat, but oh no. I have Super Collider, which is Megadeth's newest album. Very well done. I like it. People say, oh, it's not Dave Mustaine's old work. Well, no duh, he's not what he used to after having, 2 hand surgeries and a vocal surgery. He kind of wear down a little bit, but that doesn't mean he's getting slower. Dave Mustaine, good as always. Chris Broderick, him versus Morty Freeman. I like them both. I like Chris Broderick's style more than I like Marty Freeman. But I like the stuff that Marty wrote better than Chris. For Nick Menza versus Sean Drover, I like Sean Drover better. That's just me. But comparing them to comparing Black Veil Brides, Asking Alexandria, We Butter the Bread with Butter, Axe Wound, Bullet for My Valentine, you can't do that because they're not the same. It's like comparing Megadeth and Metallica. You know, everyone's like, one of them's better. I don't want to compare them, you know. They're different. They're both thrash metal, but they're different kinds of thrash metal. So what right should you have to saying that just because bands like Asking Alexandria or Bullet for My Valentine, which is a different kind of metal, is worse than the Godfathers of metal or the Fathers of metal? You can't. It's not fair. They're just trying to make their way in this world as the musicians as they are. Don't judge. I mean, you can have music preference, that's fine, but don't mock them for having their own music ways. It's who they are. It's the music that they want to play. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. That's about it. You know, people always complain, oh, I don't like dubstep. It's stupid and it sounds like 2 robots having sex. Then don't listen to it. It's that simple. And I understand haters will hate, but I like dubstep. I like dubstep. I like rap. I like all kinds of music. One country song. Technically 2, because I like Johnny Cash. So I actually like a couple of his songs I forgot But don't try to compare bands that have a generation gap. It's not fair to them. And if you don't like them because of the way they are, you don't have to listen to them. Don't try to ruin it for others. If, say, someone who is new and has listened to stuff like Megadeth and Metallica, but they want to at least give it a try, don't ruin it for them and just say it's awful. Let them give it a chance. You know, there's the don't knock it before you try it thing, and I try to apply that to whatever I'm doing. And I listen to music with an open mind. I think that's something that everyone should try, at least. I'll listen to a country song with an open mind. If I don't like it, I don't have to hear it again, even if it comes on the radio. I'll just change the station. Now, let's talk about the new song that's sweeping the nation, the net, and everything else. What Does the Fox Say? The song, I heard it, and I'll admit it, I liked it. It was funny, and I think that's what it was supposed to be. I think it wasn't a joke song, but it was supposed to be comical. Now, it's a very entertaining song that if you get stuck in your head, you can get worse things stuck in your head, so it would be less enjoyable, I think, if people just blasted it on their phones and stuff, you know. But it's one of those songs that if someone wakes me up in the morning to that song, I won't hate it. It's funny, and the music video is even funnier. The best video I've seen of it, though, and look it up, because I know there's going to be at least more than one house that tries this. Someone had taken that song and did Halloween decorations with lights that matched it, and they had faces on the window that would move, that were made of lights. It was phenomenal. I loved it. Mainly for comical reasons, but it was still a good song. Plus, you know, I'm not going to say anything about Justin Bieber. I'm not going to hate on Justin Bieber. I'm not going to hate on that. If you want me to talk about that, I will talk about that. Leave a comment about it, and I'll listen to a couple of his songs to talk about. If you want any sort of genre to talk about, I'll look it up. Give me feedback of what you want to hear more knowledgeable. Leave me questions. I'll try to answer as much as I can. And also, I play guitar, and I'm not just putting this guitar in my videos because I don't want it to make me look cool. I know how to play. I've been playing for about 6 years. I don't really know how good I am. I just leave that up to speculation for people who never want to say how good I am. But I'm looking for covers. I'm looking for anything you guys want me to start off with. So give me cover ideas. I'll try anything at least once for songs. So give me comments with cover ideas. And also, if anyone in the Michigan state in the US of A, Perry / Shiawassee County area, I am looking for a band to jam with, and I will gladly take any takers who are willing to try. I'm looking for more of a mixture. This is a very weird mixture, but I want to try it. If you took something like Axe Wound and Nirvana and put it together, because I think it would be very cool. But yeah, subscribe, like, and please comment. I would like to hear as many topics as I can for the next video, and any cover ideas. I will try to put them up as soon as I can. I am just still getting used to my recording program, and I still have to learn how to edit, but it shouldn't be that hard to get it up here. Just give me a shout out for ideas. I'll put a link to my Facebook in the description as well. and you can hit me up there through private messaging or commenting on my wall. I do accept most friend requests just to get my music out there. Well, thank you all on the internet. Have a very, very good day, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Please head me up. Night.